Lions Den, powered by KCB Bank. First in the den is Matthias, trying to take pizza making to a whole new level. Why Lions Den in particular?
It's a fantastic opportunity to have the possibility to go in front of 5 well-known investors in Kenya. So why not take the opportunity when it's presented? Hello, Lions. My name is Matthias Eriksson. I'm the creative director of the company called Miracle Industries. Miracle Industries has invented a new type of pizza oven that's going to change the fast food market in Kenya and Africa. I'm here seeking investments for 10 million shillings for 10% equity in Miracle Industry. In Kenya, it's a little tricky to get yourself a really nice, good, warm pizza. There's so many restaurants in Kenya. In fact, they're everywhere. So the problem is the kitchens are too small to fit with a proper big electric oven or the wood-fired oven. We invented a new, small, efficient oven that we're calling the Haraka oven. This one comes as a kit. You don't only have the oven, you will get everything you need to produce pizzas. So it's portable. Then, when you're baking a pizza, it will only take 1.5 to 2 minutes. So it's very, very fast. That's to compensate for the size. Anyone can operate it. So you don't need to employ someone. You will get all the instructions. So it takes the mystique out of pizza making. The investment we are seeking for 10 million is because we need to go to market. So 85% of the money, 8.5 million, goes to parts. 90% of the parts for this specific oven are bought in Kenya. The 10%, sadly, we have to import. We also need some money for patent. It's not patented yet. And that's around 600,000. We're looking at tools to speed up the build time for around 200,000. Why would someone buy this? The price tag is 350,000, right? Pizza is a high margin profit food. For example, I'm going to make a couple of pizzas. Those pizzas will not cost me more to make than 150 to 160 shillings. You sell them for 800. Let's round it up to 200 per pizza, right? You have a 600 shilling profit. If you sell 10 pizzas a day in 60 days, that's 360,000. The investment has paid itself back.
So you said it sells for 350,000?
Yes.
How much does it?
I should also mention we have pre-revenue.
Okay. How much does it cost to make?
This one has a gross profit margin of 50%, so 165, and then we've added 10,000 as a sales commission that we built into that.
And how many have you made so far?
We have 2 prototypes. We need a certain amount of money to buy a certain amount of parts so that we can start building. And we also need money for a patent.
And how long does it take to build one?
Around a day.
I think you can start cooking the pizzas.
Yeah. I'll start with something. I'm guessing you're a little hungry. I'm sorry.
We are lions and lionesses at the end of the day. Yeah?
Today, I'm going to make one called capricciosa. That would be tomato sauce, mozzarella, cheese, ham, and mushrooms, fresh mushrooms.
What is your sales projection?
We've done a 4-year projection. So the first year, we aim to sell 100 units. The second year, we aim to sell 150 units. Third year, 225. And then the fourth year, 338. That will give 813 ovens. Divide that into 48 months will give an average of 17 kits sold. And 17 ovens per month is not that far-fetched. That's also what we have based the valuation on.
So on the 10 million,
yes.
How many parts will you be able to make? How many ovens, rather?
Hoping we can do around 50 for the first round. But those 50 will generate so that we can directly order another 100. And 100 generates, we can do 200.
I guess the proof of the pudding is in the... the proof of the pizza is in the eating, isn't it?
Yes.
So you can see the lions are hungry, waiting to eat. So.
In just about 2 minutes, the first pizza is ready, fresh out of the Haraka oven. Will the flavor be enough to snack up a deal from any of the hungry lions?
If this is the model we follow, where you're not very generous with the toppings, I think the profit margins for the business owner will be even higher.
What is the price of competing products today? So let's just take an example. An Italian restaurant would have a full-blown...
Yeah, the wood-fired oven. Now, the price, wood-fired oven, you have to pay cheaply. You can buy just the oven for 450,000, but then you need to pay someone around 400,000 to build it. You only buy the bricks for that.
So your pre-revenue, talk us through your valuation.
The valuation is based on the numbers I mentioned earlier for sales for a projection of 4 years. That would give us a profit after tax of around 74 million. Then the rest are valued the actual invention of 26 million. So we get up to a 100 million evaluation.
Just once again, just mention your profit figure. You mentioned a cumulative 4-year.
Yes, accumulated 4 years,
PAT of
813 ovens. And we have a net profit of 30%, if I calculated that correctly.
On about 290 million turnover, right? For the 4 years.
Oh yeah, something like that. I don't really know the full figure. I just calculated what the profit would be, so I can use that for the valuation part, because I know that that's a big thing, right?
Yeah, we got that. So, Matthias, I think you have a great product.
Thank you.
And it makes great pizza, and I love pizza. The only thing that's not clear to me is your market, who you're going to sell this to. So I'll have to be out on this one.
Thank you very much.
I think it's a great invention. I believe you have a big enough market to be successful in terms of pushing it. So I see definitely restaurants taking it. Not an area that I'm very interested in, so I'll have to say I'm out.
Thank you very much.
I love the product. I just have an issue with the valuation. I think it's overly ambitious. Yeah, I'm not convinced by the value at 100 million. Yeah. So for that reason, I'm out.
Thank you very much.
I still look at it from a user perspective. I think there's still a lot of room for improvement. So I know it's exactly 1.5 minutes, and it will regulate the temperature, and then I'm good. So I'm afraid I have to be out.
Thank you very much.
Matthias, are you going to do this full time?
That's the plan, yes. I'm very, very passionate of the whole product and the whole kit, because I came up with the oven first. I've actually drilled these holes myself. I've done everything.
I am interested, but it's going to actually be on your side to see how much you can flex on the valuation.
I would love to have someone in at 30%.
Honestly, if I was to come in, I don't think I would be able to consider anything less than 10 million for 40, but maybe 35%.
That's too much. As I said, so that we have 3 partners the same, we can do 33, and that would end up at 21 million. That's a valuation of 64 million.
But I'm just struggling now at that valuation. I think you really need to look at it. I mean, I really don't want to say I'm out, but I think I'm going to have to if you can't,
Yeah, I'm really, really sorry with that value. So I do value your door opening skills.
Why I'm also trying to. I want to see that from you.
I know.
Okay, but okay. So I think, look, I have to say I'm out at that valuation, but I look forward to working with you, sort of, and helping you, get into these chains.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you for listening. 350,000 for a restaurant when they have the possibility. I knew before it was a high valuation, but we need to keep it at that.
Lions Den, powered by KCB Bank.